On show day, we get there around 10 or 11, and then we have some girls start their makeup, change their blouses, and then me, Priya, and Arshi, Arshi does makeup, me and Priya start pinning, and then we start getting the girls ready so that by afternoon they're almost all ready. Then we warm up, and then we go and dance.
From eating donuts after practice to hanging out before shows to hours and hours of dancing, MV Raas is not just a club, but a team, a family.
For working together, we made sure before the year started to do some bonding, and we made sure to hang out and stuff so that we knew each other pretty well, because we didn't know each other that well before David became a captain. So yeah, we just made sure to hang out a lot, and I think it's really fun because we're pretty close.
And when we hang out, we get to, like you said, we know each other so well. If I don't do something, Priya will, and if we know Arshi's gonna do this, then we'll do something else. It's just we become really coordinated.
My first practice, it wasn't even actual practice. It was team bonding, but I fell down the stairs, so I sprained my ankle, and it was I just couldn't really dance that much for the first couple of weeks. But I mean, after a while, I got in the hang of it. It's just one of those things where you need to get used to.
Since we weren't really a club before this year, so we couldn't really do any in-school things, but this year that was a big thing for us that we got to become a club. So yeah, and a part of that was performing at the rally, and that was super fun because a lot of the girls had never been able to do that before, and also we got to perform with Longer, which was fun. That was different because we haven't really ever performed with another team.
I feel it really also helped our teams connect because we're always Bonga and Raas together, but this really helped us really connect because we dance together. So
yeah, that never usually happens, so it was pretty cool.
Because you have to put in more hours as a captain, sometimes if school gets really hard, you still have to commit to Raas, which is why it's really nice when you have two other captains because they balance out for you if you can't.
Every week you have something to look forward to kind of thing. And yeah, just having that there, whenever you have tests or something going on, you're oh, but at least I have a show this weekend, or oh, but at least I'll get to see my friends at practice or something. It's really nice to have that constantly throughout high school.
Well, it's difficult. Not maybe being on Raas, but I guess being a captain is kind of balancing between being a friend and being a captain, because you always want to hang out and joke around with all the girls, but also you have to be okay, we have to get our work done right now. So it's kind of the balance is hard.
Well, the captains definitely work one-on-one with you a lot, and they sort of establish not only an authoritative role to sort of guide you when you need help, but they also sort of help you out as a friend. So it's they provide both emotional and just technical help and stuff, which is nice.
When you spend that much time together, it kind of forces you to get to know each other pretty well. After a show, if we all have time, we'll try and get food together, do something like that. It's a lot of time. Our team loves food, so we'll anything to do with food, getting food before practice, after practice, that kind of stuff. We try to do that a lot.
Not only is it sort of a fun social kind of event, but it's also I can exercise too, and I've never really danced before, so it's a new thing for me, so it's kind of interesting.
So this is one part where Divya and this other girl had to cartwheel up across stage, and then every time, as soon as Divya cartwheeled, the chitney, which is basically something that covers your upper body, it wasn't pinned down well enough or something, but when she cartwheeled, it was covering her face, and if you
it came over me, over my head. It was just.
And then if you hear the video, the whole audience is laughing.
Like I said, since I didn't really have any dancing experience, I honestly I wasn't that good at all when I first joined the team. But the captains really helped me one-on-one a lot, and they weren't afraid to call me out when I was doing something wrong. But at the end of the day, we're all just dancing, and it sort of unifies us.
I would say for me, it kind of gave me a family. Every Friday we would practice, and then there's always something to look forward to. At the end of the week, it's always oh yeah, Friday we have Raas. Oh my gosh, we have a show coming up. It's just, you get into that routine of hanging out with those people you love. So I think that really, I love that.